So aged horses now. Now you guys know how we've done this. I have a list of 4 through 9. There's maybe 20, 25 horses here. 4 through 9. It'll be A through Z as 4-year-old, A through Z as 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can tell you the 9 is the best of them right now, the 9-year-old. 4-year-old Adrenaline Rush. I'm surprised he didn't sell. I'm surprised he hasn't been claimed. Fine, full speed ahead. Let's just let the horse do some damage between now and January. If they don't want him, fine. We'll make them want him. Good as Him was fantastic the other day. Here's a 4-year-old, full brother to Father Patrick. He's not a stud. They gelded him already. Winner in 55 the other day and looked as good as he ever did for us, and for sure looked the best he ever did for us, and maybe one of his better miles ever was the other day. This is a horse that could improve and could be a much, much better horse. Eglaire AM, the opposite. She could be good. She chooses not to, makes breaks. I almost bit my tongue when I said chooses not to, because she doesn't look like she tries to get out of work, especially when she works so hard at her job, but then just doesn't put it all together. And she's very, very close to me just pulling the harness off her and saying, okay, that's enough. I know her interference, that shorter barrel, comes from Southwind Frank, so we want to breed her, 1, to a good stud, and 2, one that doesn't interfere. I think if we can find a stud that is very powerful stud that crosses well with her, that throws, honestly, good gated horses, that's kind of what we're looking for, I think, for Eglaire AM. And that's exactly the road we'll go down. Now, Eldie's Patrick did not look comfortable to me the other night. Not finishing. Yeah, he showed some mucus and a fleck of blood, but that's mostly, I think, because of his feet. He looks to me like his feet are bothering him. I think we're going to make a change on the footwear with him this week. I don't think we're going to race him. I want to get a look at him with different footwear on, because he was tricky to shoe last year, but horses change all the time, and this guy is no different. So I might make a shoeing change and school him this week and see how he seems. Nobody wants to race him the way he was racing the other night, so let's get him right. Locatelli, quietly and slowly becoming one of the better horses on the Ontario circuit. This is what we bought him for. This is what we bought Locatelli for, and he is coming to life in a big way for us. Can't wait to see him race tomorrow in the Open. He's picked for second, maybe picked for first in the Open in Ontario. Very, very happy with him. Macho Martini, again, got to get this guy turned around. I'm going to go over this week. I'll drive him this week in the Meadows. I'm going to be over there Thursday anyway, I believe. We'll see what's going on with Macho. My Jazz got the rail picked to win. I hope she can do in that class. I think her claiming price is like $58,000 in there. Okay, fine. Now she's picked to win. Is she ready to trot in 55? Hasn't been her whole life, so I don't know. If 56-3 or 56-4 does it, maybe. She got 2 strong miles in 2 minutes, 2 training miles in 2 minutes. She should be ready to trot in 56 in a racing scene. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm as excited as you to see how she does on Wednesday evening. No Free Lunch has been incredible. Easily the best mile of his life the other night. I wish he had topped it off with a win, but he raced very, very good. Walk on the Moon, just, again, hopefully we get this guy going in a better way. He's just been a real problem in 2023. He had his moments. He had those 2 wins in Delaware, were great for Lauren. He's won the odd race or 2 here and there, but I'd like to see him do something more consistently. So we'll see how he races this week. I really wish I had a better way forward for you. That's the 5-year-olds. That's the 4-year-olds. 5-year-olds Compass Rose DC picked to win from the rail, and I will use the rail. She's not great off the rail. I'd rather draw 4 or 5 with her, but rail is rail. We'll see how she does this week. Globetrotting, we've pulled the harness off her. We're going to breed her. I'm going to let you guys know very soon. A lot of things are going on right now of where we're going to breed Globetrotting. I'm not sure. We're going to find out very, very soon. Hone the Tone is getting closer too. I love the way this horse looked the other day when I trained him. Man, he looked good. Muscle Chrome, that's a broodmare. I should say broodmare beside her. Sailor is Sailor's Indigo. I'm going to drive Sailor on Monday. I'll get a real good look, a bird's eye view of what's going on with Sailor. Stay Close is ready to qualify right now. Schooled in 58 the other day. Kings County, what can you say about him? Him and Patrick the Piranha and Sintra have been amazing this year, and a number of host of others with them. I think Kings County is probably our best horse in the stable in 2023. We'll see how he plays out. White Tiger, quietly again, you're going to see this guy creep real close to 100,000 made this year. He's had a great year. He is going to go over 400 life, and man, he's in tough. No 2 ways about it. He's in tough on Monday, but he earned it. He looked good the other day. Yes, really got to get this guy moving. He's picked to win, and I'm going to drive him very, very hard on Wednesday. There's going to be no more training wheels or babying him. He should be ready to go. I expect he's ready to go, and we'll see if he is indeed ready to go on Wednesday. Patrick DePrana is on his way to Dayton, Ohio, on his way to Columbus, Ohio, to Stacy and Brett's farm. He's going to do some racing in Dayton, this horse. Just nothing for him. You don't want to race him in Saratoga any longer. Plainridge is closing. Tough to get him in. We got to get him in a place. And I know the horse, I could easily make an argument to turn him out, but he's sharp as a tack. He's racing great. I don't think there's a need to turn the horse out just yet, especially, it's not like he's 2. He's a 7-year-old. He's turning 8. So he'll tell us when he needs a little rest, and he hasn't told us that yet. Per luck, he's turned out for a little bit. He's going to come back in 2 weeks. We'll get him back to Ohio with those 2 Illinois trotting babies and get them going. Jim has done a great job taking care of them. I appreciate that. We'll get Per Lucky back in 2 weeks. Took a dive off Dipper. Racing tonight at Northfield. This guy's quietly doing some good, trying to find a way that he likes to race and where he can be consistently good. I wouldn't say he was great last week by any stretch of the imagination. I'd like to see him look a little better tonight. And then Sintra, not many look better than him. This is 2 weeks in a row. I think he was a winner in the Open had James moved him in the last turn. But I was angry last week, but in fairness to James, I thought he made the right move last night. It just didn't work out. He only needed a couple inches to kind of squeeze between Trevor and I think it was Travis. If he does so, he's a winner for sure. He ended up racing great, just got beat. He ended up 5th. Beat what a length, climbing over them with the earplugs in his ears. The horse is going to move himself next week if James doesn't, so I can assure you of that. He also is super competitive. I can't wait to see the horse race next week. So that is it. That's the 3-year-olds, the age horses, the 2-year-olds, the yearlings, the opening. I'm going to do the barns real quick right now.